390,000 good jabs.
So, hey, this is Jocelyn reporting the daily video instead of Colton because Colton's selling stuff. Anyway, so we're going to see Obama and there are protesters, which is crazy. And there's the Secret Service. Talking about. Okay, so here's Priya and Moosh. This is my friend Ryan that you guys don't know. This is my friend Ashley that you guys don't know. Say hi.
No.
Alright, so we are actually at the front line. We've been waiting in line since 8 and now it's like 9:30. Yeah, my friend Colton vlogs like every day and he's like, can you do the daily video for me? He's the one selling shirts. Okay. So anyway, so now we're actually at the front line, which is really cool. It only took like an hour and a half. But it's all good. It's good exercise. You burn a lot of calories standing, don't you?
You can say that, sure. Why not?
Did you want to say something, Priya? You always have something for the camera.
She's too starstruck. She's done.
Colton's just gonna call this out. You're just laughing.
Yeah. So I was thinking, I was like, this is gonna be really inconvenient to Snapchat like Obama's speech and then send it to everybody because I don't want to be like pressing names during the actual like thing because I want to be able to listen. So I was like, the better thing to do is just Vine it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care though.
Inspirational thoughts from Priya.
Words to live by.
That's the only way I believe.
Here we are, and we're okay. So this is the view from where we're. Sorry, Colton. This is the view from where we're sitting. If I zoom in, wow, this zoom is really slow. Anyways, there's a podium. That's where he's gonna talk. So we got like a really good view of him actually. So you're welcome, Colton. Anyways, so we're sitting on the side. We're like 5 rows up, and then there's this cool college thing behind us. And there's a lot of people here. They're still like filling in the seats. Oh, there's the chips right there at the bottom in the blue. They're really cool. And I like kind of fangirl waved at them because I'm obsessed and I have problems. Priya's right there and Moosh. And this is Ashley. She's like, why are you talking to a camera? That's okay. The VP of something or other. Yeah, I did. I creep videotape them because that's what I want to do. All right, I'm gonna stop this for now.
And the pictures. Whatever happens, I'm starting our own after watching Pitch Perfect. What do you mean what happens? We're on tour at all. I was pretty sure I was lead singer, but I was gonna break out and go solo.
Wait, is that him?
That's a pretty good.
Oh my gosh! I don't know
how I feel about that.
There he is. Now we're waiting for him to get here. So I figure in the meantime, I'll show you the crazy TV crew we have. Look at all these people. They're all pointed right at the stage. It's really exciting. Air Force One has landed, if you were curious, at Buffalo Niagara Airport. Lots of action going on there. Okay, that's all for now. We got Dennis Black, who's the VP at UB. Let's turn around, there he is. The one in the blue right there walking around.
How tall do you think he is in real life?
So everyone just stood up. And so they're like, oh no, he's coming, he's coming. I don't know. Some Secret Service people came.
Just start screaming them, yeah, because they get the first people.
Nick, we found your sister. That girl in the purple blazer, she's gonna give, this guy's been staring at everyone, checking for weirdos, I guess. Anyways, that girl in the purple blazer is gonna give a speech to open for president, and I feel so weird talking to my camera. We're talking to Colton's camera. I just put it on Moosh instead. But yeah, that's our friend's sister, and they all get to meet, they got VIP passes to meet Obama and shake his hand. It's pretty legit.
Silvana Diatori.
Let's go, Nick's sister!
First of all, I want to say thank you to Mr. Secretary. We're so honored to have you at UB today, and we thank you for being a tremendous champion of students. Hello, my name is Silvana Catherine Diatori, and I am a sophomore here at the University of Buffalo. I am from Grand Island, New York, and I am currently pursuing a major in exercise science with the intention to go to dental school. I'm also a part of the undergraduate academies. We are tremendously honored to host President Barack Obama so we can share with us such an important speech on higher education in the United States. I know we all firmly believe that our country has the best colleges and universities in the world. I am fortunate to come from a family who understands the tremendous value of a college degree. Ever since I was in middle school, I was set on attending the University of Buffalo. At that young age, I witnessed 2 family members graduate from this university who are successful dentists in the Buffalo community. I had also gained an immense amount of insight as to what UB had to offer while touring colleges with my older brother, who is currently a senior at UB. UB stood out to me, seeing as a city within itself, it offers various academic, professional, and social opportunities for all ethnicities. UB is part of the SUNY system, which is a national leader in providing more than 450,000 students statewide with higher education and job opportunities. And UB is also a prime example of low-cost, high-quality option for college students. Personally, knowing that I have guaranteed graduation after 4 years makes me completely comfortable that I will not have any additional unexpected loans, especially during a time of increased college costs. The Finish in 4 program is also opening up opportunities to new students such as my younger sister, who plans to attend UB next fall. I know the students, faculty, and UB's community members who are gathered here today cannot wait to hear from President Obama. The President has always focused on helping students to succeed. I greatly admire his passion for ensuring that everyone, regardless of family income, gender, or race, has access to an exceptional and affordable education. With that, I am so proud to introduce you now the President of the United States.
Buffalo. I want to begin by making sure we all thank Silvana for the wonderful introduction. Give her a big round of applause. Her mom and dad are here somewhere. Where are they? I know they're pretty proud. There they are, right there. Give them a
Oh, Nick's there.
A number of other people I want to acknowledge here. First of all, our Secretary of Education, Arnie Duncan. One of the finest governors in the country, your governor, Andrew Cuomo, is here. Your outstanding mayor, Brian Higgins, is here.
Yeah, Mayor.
Byron Brown, that's
What did he say?
what I meant was your Congressman, Brian Higgins. Your mayor, Byron Brown, is here. Here's what happens when you get to be 52 years old. When I was 51, everything was smooth. But your congressman and your mayor are doing outstanding work. We just rode on the bus over from the airport, and they were telling me that Buffalo's on the move. That was a couple other people I want to acknowledge. SUNY Chancellor Nancy Zimfer is here. Doing a great job. University President Satish Tripathi is here. And we've got all the students in the house. Now, today is a check-in day at the dorms. So I want to thank all the students for taking a few minutes from setting up your futons, your mini fridges, just to come out here. I hear that the last sitting president to speak here was Millard Fillmore. And he was actually chancellor of the university at the same time. Which sounds fun, but I've got enough on my plate. This is our first stop on a 2-day road trip through New York and Pennsylvania. After this, I head to Syracuse to speak with some high schoolers. Tomorrow I'm going to visit SUNY Binghamton and Loyola College in Scranton. But I want to start here at University of Buffalo. For a couple of reasons. First, I know you're focused on the future. As I said, talking to the mayor, he was describing new medical school and new opportunities. So there's great work being done at this institution. I also know that everybody here must be fearless because the football team kicks off against number 2 Ohio State. Good luck, guys. It'll be a great experience. It'll be a great experience. It could be an upset. And third, and most important, I know that the young people to make sure that every one of you finishes informed. Make sure that you're prepared for whatever comes next. And that's what I want to talk about here today. You know, over the last month, I've been visiting towns across the country, talking about, yeah, feel free to sit down. Thank you. I love you too. A national strategy to make sure that everybody who works hard has a chance to succeed in this 21st century economy. I think all of us here know that for the past 4.5 years, we've been fighting back from a brutal recession that cost millions of Americans their jobs, their homes, and their savings. But what the recession also did was it showed that for too long, we've seen an erosion of middle-class security. So together we saved the auto industry. Together we took on a broken healthcare system. We invested in new technologies. We started reversing our addiction to foreign oil. We changed the tax code that was tilted too far in favor of the wealthy at the expense of working families. And add it all up, today our businesses have created 7.3 million new jobs over the last 41 months. We generate more renewable energy than ever before. We sell more goods made in America to the rest of the world than ever. Healthcare costs are growing at the slowest rate in 50 years. Our deficits are falling at the fastest rate in 60 years. Here in Buffalo, the governor and the mayor were describing over $1 billion in investment, riverfront being changed, construction booming. So thanks to the grit and the resilience of the American people, we've cleared away the rubble from the financial crisis. We've started to lay the foundation for a stronger, more durable economic growth. But, as any middle-class family will tell you, as folks here in Buffalo will tell you, we're not where we need to be yet. Because even before the crisis hit, and a town like Buffalo knows something about this, we were living through a decade where a few at the top were doing better and better. Most families were working harder and harder just to get by. Manufacturing was leaving, jobs moving overseas, losing our competitive edge. And it's a struggle for a lot of folks. So reversing this trend should be, must be, Washington's highest priority. It's my highest priority. I've got to say it's not always Washington's highest priority. Because rather than keeping focus on a growing economy that creates good middle-class jobs, you know, we've seen a faction of Republicans in Congress suggest that maybe America shouldn't pay its bills that have already been run up, that we should shut down government if they can't shut down Obamacare. You know, that won't grow our economy. That won't create jobs. That won't help our middle class. We can't afford in Washington the usual circus of distractions and political posturing. We can't afford that right now. What we need is to build on the cornerstones of what it means to be middle class in America. Focus on that. A good job with good wages, a good education, a home of your own, affordable health care. Bread and butter, pocketbook issues that you care about every single day, that you're thinking about every single day. And we've got to create more pathways into the middle class for folks who are willing to work for them. That's what's always made America great. You know, it's not just how many billionaires we produce, but our ability to give everybody who works hard the chance to pursue their own measure of happiness. There are many things that are more important to that idea of economic mobility, the idea that you can make it if you try, than a good education. All the students here know that. That's why your families have made big sacrifices. Because we understand that in the face of greater and greater global competition in a knowledge-based economy, a great education is more important than ever. A higher education is the single best investment you can make in your future. And I'm proud of all the students who are making that investment. And that's not just me saying it. Look, right now the unemployment rate for Americans with at least a college degree is about 1/3 lower than the national average. The incomes of folks who have at least a college degree are more than twice those of Americans without a high school diploma. So more than ever before, some form of higher education is the surest path into the middle class. But what I want to talk about today is what's become a barrier and a burden for too many American families, and that is the soaring cost of higher education. It's something that everybody knows you need, a college education. On the other hand, college has never been more expensive. Over the past 3 decades, the average tuition at a public 4-year college has gone up by more than 250%. 250%. Now, a typical family's income has only gone up 16%. So think about that. Tuition's gone up 250%, income gone up 16%. That's a big gap. Now, it's true that a lot of universities have tried to provide financial aid and work study programs. And so not every student, in fact, most students are probably not paying the sticker price of tuition. We understand that, but what we also understand is that if it's going up 250 and your incomes are only going up 16, at some point families are having to make up some of the difference. Or students are having to make up some of the difference with debt. And meanwhile, over the past few years, states have been cutting back on their higher education budgets. New York's done better than a lot of states, but the fact is that we've been spending more money on prisons, less money on college. Meanwhile, not enough colleges have been working to figure out how do we control costs, how do we cut back on costs. So all this sticks it to students, sticks it to families.
Yo, look who it is.
Oh my god, you can't even see me. I'm
Yeah.
so tired.
See my plight? This is why I can't be friends with brown people. Anyways, I'm making a cameo in my own freaking video because I don't know, you guys have already seen it. I don't know what any of the footage was because I gave my camera to Jocelyn last night, so I
was like, Colton's not here today, so I'm vlogging.
Well,
it was really
I
exciting.
mean, they already heard that, but
Oh yeah, cause
yeah,
shoot, I'm really bad at this whole thing.
it's post spoilers or whatever. But yeah, so I mean, I hope it was a good video. I hope you liked it.
It was awesome. Why are you
Yeah, it was,
questioning my?
it was
vlogging
Obama,
skills?
so.
And I was videotaping.
And she was videotaping.
I'm so good at videotaping. I'm really good
She
at, like,
always does
I set it
a
up.
great job.
I set it
remember
up
that.
against where the screen was, and then I would like zone out watching him, and I look at it like half the screen is on.
So if there's random cuts, if there were random cuts in the thing, it's because that's what I was cutting out, is when the shot just like fell.
Also, I randomly stopped recording one time, so I had to restart.
Oh wait, it might stop after 10 minutes on its own.
Oh, okay, so maybe
that,
it wasn't me. I was
yeah,
like, why did it stop recording?
Yeah,
Let
that-
me restart it. So you didn't warn me of these things.
Well, yeah, surprises, right? Spoilers.
I'm like, if your video is bad, it's not my fault.
Well, it is your fault, but anyways.
I went to Wegmans for dinner.
Well, that's wonderful. I went to my desk and had oatmeal.
That's the
And I watched Breaking Bad. That was a good time. Anyway, yeah, oh, and I got out of work early. I was gonna, like, vlog other things, but then I got out of work and I was exhausted and I didn't have a camera and I watched YouTube, like, all day. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi. Hi. I'm Carl. Hi, I'm Carl. And hi, I'm Carl. Hi.